shoes, world on my shoulders, a heart full of blues out in the dirt, down in the dirt.
Today's live stream is brought to us by a fun lady to be around, and she has a great little channel too, Crystal and La Gringa. Check her out. We know you'll like her channel. Trust us.
Hey, howdy.
Hey, everybody.
Chat over here real fast. Happy Monday. We just had a very enjoyable streaming morning. I missed Ava again. I'm gonna have to set an alarm or something.
You're going to have to set your alarm.
I really enjoy her Monday morning streams. Then we had Steve, Desert Adventures in Arizona. I woke up halfway through that one. And that was an enjoyable stream, what I seen of it. Got to go back and catch the beginning of it. Then we had Tanya from Van Life Voyages. Derek is home. He's finally out of the hospital.
Good news.
That's good news. That's good news.
Yep.
Then we had Box Van D, and she was supposed to be one of these days. Her and the Digital Drifter. Yeah, Drifter. Will be the morning sponsors of the live stream, but both of their sponsors are scratchy. I don't know what's going on. I think the microphone and the laptop might be going bad. Not worth playing. But them are our two latest members, and I don't have the ads for them yet because the microphone. So I just started using the headphones again for Mel Netty's live. I never gave that thought. I'm gonna try it again.
Try those.
Yeah, on the see the light bulb go off in my head.
Ba-ding.
But I started using them Friday night because Mel Netty sit back from their laptop. I could hardly hear them with the air conditioners going, so I started using headphones for Friday Night Live to hear them. I never gave it a thought to use the microphone on this. I'll work on that today then. All right. So maybe tomorrow I can have both of them in here. Okay, let's get to the here. About Dee's premiere. I had to open her channel back up to make sure I get this right because I kept thinking to myself it was a Lufta table. Well, we all know what the Lufta was. And the reason that stuck in my head because I just watched Inglourious Basterds the other night. But it's not called that. It was called a lagoon table. Not lagoon that you swim in, but a Lagun. Very neat. I've seen many of these installed, and everybody recommends them. Very, very nice table. She did a really good job with it, too. So go check that out if you haven't. I'm sure all you guys have. Pretty much came from there. But, man, that woman's always doing something. Okie dokie. Let's say hi to chat. Hey, howdy, Rose. First one in here. Nice eye on the RV. Oh, yeah, our latest video. You ain't seen our latest video, have you, dear? What?
I'm not lying. I mean.
Miss Leah, howdy. Well, I kept an eye on CRV's rig last night. Yep, watch it. Larry Bozeman, howdy. Fairy Dust Weep the Wild Winds, howdy. Desert Adventures in Arizona, the very first member up in here today, howdy. Fox Van D, another member, howdy. And truck never used it. I can't get up that early for Ava. It's hard. I used to. I had no problem doing it, but all of a sudden, since it got warm, I sleep a little later now, I think. Probably because I think I'm up later because it's cooler. We're cool kids hanging out on Mondays. Yeah. Hey, Ivan K. Howdy, howdy. CRV, another member. Howdy, howdy. Rashaya McCray, our daughter-in-law. Howdy, howdy. Or it could be our granddaughter, Lexi. Hawkins Family Adventure. Howdy, howdy. Ooh, sweaty. I was outside there for a minute. Topping the generator off. This day. Supposed to be another warm one today. We'll get to that in a minute. There's Ava Potterfield and friends. I am so sorry I cannot wake up for your lives in the morning. Thank you, Ava, for the share.
Yep. Lexi's in school, dear. She's doing math.
Oh. Thanks for the thumbs up, Steve. Miss Leah, howdy, howdy again, I think. Almost down to the bottom. 104 there. Oh, I hate buffering. Only thing
Hey,
that needs
Fairy
to be
does sweep
buffered
the
is
wild winds.
a paint job on a car should be the only thing that needs to be buffering.
Yeah. It's 75 here right now. 52% humidity.
Well, I think I can beat that.
I don't know what the high is yet.
It is 97 degrees here right now, with a high of 115 today.
Wow.
Dee called that right on the button today of her premiere. Yep.
Yeah, our high's only going to be 80s. Said
There it is,
78 or something like that.
And then here's our. Oh wait. It's 97 degrees with 13% humidity. Humidity is starting to come down. It is getting closer to the end of monsoon season, but I'm sure we're still going to get some monsoons. Well, I don't know. Here, let's look at the 14 day and see if there's any weather in it. Looks like one day of rain out of all that. The rest I see sun. There's the 14 day. I'm pretty sure we're about done with the extreme hot days. I'm sure there might be a few here between now and October, but I don't think.
Hey, see a review, another member. Tim said it's already hit 103 since your screenshot.
Really?
Oh.
Google must be off.
Says spam.
What's the temperature in Quartzsite? 102. That's wild because this screenshot right here, that was taken 4 minutes before the live stream, and it's already went up that fast.
Ivan K's got a question for you.
Here's the trend.
He ain't listening, Ivan.
Going to get to it in a minute, dear.
All right. Well, you tend to forget that.
Here's the trend. It's looking better, a lot better. But okay, so now the question. Yeah, because you know how it is when you're in your screen things, chat's gone. When you see that, you should put it up here on the screen, so I don't have to go looking for it. Because now I'm looking for it. Okay. But just because you put it up on the screen, don't mean I can read it. Which weather app you using? I use the Weather Network on Google.
Put it up there so I can read it, and you can't read it. Yeah. I think it's time for bifocals.
No.
Do you need a second pair of reading glasses?
Okay, Moose, get situated. He might knock us off here. He's trying to get across.
Why aren't you plugged into that adapter thing?
What adapter thing?
The USB port adapter. Then he won't unplug the camera.
Last time we plugged into that, it made a
No.
noise.
Oh, yeah, it buzzed.
All right, quit. Go.
Get the kids settled.
No kidding. All right. There.
Now Lulu won over next. Watch.
Okay, so back to chat. But yeah, anyway, I use on the laptop. I use the Weather Network. It's always the first one that pops up for me anyway. And as far as the graph goes, the 14-day and the humidity little thing, that's all Google. The blue box, that's from the Weather Network. No, actually, this is from the Weather Network too, and so is this. Yeah, that's all from the Weather Network. This is from Google. And I used to do, when I did show the temperature and the high separately, that was all Google. But I kind of like this better. But it doesn't show the humidity, so I got to go back and grab the humidity from Google, and that's how I grab that. But now, as far as the phone goes, my phone's clear on the other side of the rig, charging. I use an app from back home, our local news station. We were really good friends with everybody that worked there. They treated us like family. There's a few that's still there. Most of them are gone now. But I use their weather app called ABC 57 weather app, and it works great out here. I just never have gotten away from it. It gives me everything I want: the radar, the forecast, the wind, all that. I use cheap reading glasses. I hate bifocals. I don't want them. I've had bifocals since I was 30. They've been trying to give them to me for
last 5 years easily. 6.
Yeah.
5 or 6 years.
4 or 5 years.
You know, all the crap up.
My mom, when they did her bifocal strength had changed, and she was air stepping, as I call it. She thought the ground was up higher than what it was. It was.
That's what I think. That line and the transition part, I think, would mess with me. And I don't.
Got that line.
Yeah. But Mom kept looking down through the bottom instead of looking straight when she was walking.
I don't mind raising my glasses up. I'm gonna have to go. What's going on? I'm gonna have to start the generator. That's odd. All right, take over. I'll be back. I may lose you. Right. Gotta go.
Next, yeah. Hey.
What?
Before you do any more lives, just turn the generator on so you ain't got to keep doing this. Problem solved.
Keep doing this. I ain't done this very much to keep doing this.
Almost every day when we do lives, you got to stop.
No.
And then you got to reset everything. So just turn it on and be done with it.
Yeah, I'll be right.
Because it kills the internet for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, hey, Going Green Mom.
Well, let's see here. What do I want to do? I guess I'll go to my wallet.
Hey, Nomadic Rat Pack. Yeah, I don't know how they figure that out. But, yeah, they suggested bifocals for Roy for the last, I think, 6 years, and he still hasn't done it. And they said something about me, but they said I'm not in the part where I need them yet. So. Oh, but yeah, it is beautiful outside today. I didn't do nothing this weekend. We didn't. Oh wait, we fixed my brother's fridge, the ice part. The line we don't know what happened, but the water line that runs up to the back of the fridge sprang a leak. So
you got a shower, didn't you?
I got a shower from the refrigerator on my legs. That got fixed. I think that was all of our excitement here.
Yep, that's enough.
That was enough. But yep, that's what we did. Worked on the fridge. Smokey, yep. Roy just lost everything. That's what I mean. He needs to just turn the generator on before the live so he ain't got to stop and do this and then fight with that laptop to come back up. or the internet to come back up.
Must come up pretty fast though.
Yeah, the internet don't take long, but that laptop
That
creeps.
about 10 minutes.
Yeah. That's cool, Troy. I have glasses. I need them for driving. Trust me. You don't want to ride without me without my glasses. It would be a very scary ride. Hey, Justin and Christine, RV van life, how's it going? But yeah, me without glasses and driving, yeah, it's gonna be a fun ride. Me and Dee took a good ride, both of us. Gosh, that's been how many years ago? But yeah, and I don't like to drive at night, so yeah, I know he told me that. What is that?
Garbage truck.
Oh,
I'm back.
Heard-
You the one used to do it.
yep. I hear the backup beeper.
I'm going down to the nursing home.
Yeah.
My internet is screwing up.
Oh. Well, you're still here, so I mean, what's it doing?
Giving me the signal, and then the screen went black.
Oh. Hey, music biz Marty, how's it going?
Yeah, the sun is not quite high enough yet. I've noticed it's about an hour later from what I used to be able to turn it on, and I'm turning it on too soon right now. And yeah, the batteries are very close to being shot. We are going to have to start ordering batteries really, really soon. I got two, I think, that are fine, and I think I'm going to have to pull one out. I noticed the sulfur smell the other night. We had a slight sulfur smell yesterday.
Hey, Step Van Dan.
But nothing like the other night. And that battery that's doing that got extremely hot. So probably today, I think I'm going to probably pull one of them out and just run on two.
No, I bought the little clip-ons that clip onto your glasses for sunglasses. I did the tinting ones. Oh my gosh, it's been years ago. And the problem I had was after being outside at the factory, I would have to check the rail cars. Going outside, walking the rail spur, or whatever you want to call it, and come back in, and I almost tripped and hurt myself pretty good because I couldn't see because they didn't transition back into the building fast enough. There you go. Look at that.
Did you say hi to Justin, Christina?
Yes, I did.
Going Green Mountain. Howdy, Going Green Mountain. Wasn't up for catch your latest video. Oh yeah. That latest video was kind of a spur of the moment, last minute thing. Idea that popped into my head. It's kind of funny.
It popped in your head, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your story?
I have proof. I have video evidence.
I don't know.
These batteries, these batteries are at the end of their life. Music Biz Marty. Howdy, howdy. That's a cool channel name. Yeah, I've stretched these batteries as far as I can take them, I think. The other two aren't getting hot. This one down here, right here on the end, is getting... I can reach in there now and it's warm, but it's not hot. The other night it was hot. Step Van Dan, howdy, howdy.
He's reading. I can see smoke rolling out the ears.
Roof shoulder got installed today. Nice.
Yeah.
And caught up. All right. Oh, my light's not on. I thought something looks different. Yeah, it kicks everything off, and that's the batteries are doing that. When the generator kicks in on them,
Yeah.
when it switches over. We've got a mount for the Starlink. Cool. All right. But yeah, no big plan. Maybe pull that battery out, see how things act then. Because what's the date? We got 28th.
Yeah.
Let's see what we're going to do this month. All right. I'm caught up. Are you caught up?
Yep.
Except for my drink of water. I have my water.
I was never behind to start with. You're always behind.
That's, yeah. That way you always got something in front of you to look forward to.
Mm-hmm. You're called a procrastinator.
Me?
Yeah.
I am not. I am called Roy.
No. Procrastinator Roy. That should be your name.
But yeah, last night's video was fun. I shot it at around midnight. And then uploaded it. And then published it. I almost almost did it as a premiere after this video. Probably should have, but I didn't. But you have to check it out.
Okay.
It's kind of funny.
I'm afraid you never know what stunt you've pulled.
Not really a stunt.
He is. He's a procrastinator.
Not all the time.
99.9% of the time. So you're only 0.1% not.
To procrastinate. Not like driving night. Halo's bad. My son's the same way. My daughter. I'm getting to where I don't like driving at night.
I hate it.
Yeah, I don't like driving at night.
I really hated driving at night. But then they did something with the night vision on them, and I could see at night then. Which probably
Not me.
too.
It's still a scary ride.
Quiet listener, howdy, howdy.
Yeah. No, Roy, before when we drove, both of us, we hated driving at night. It got to where neither one, we tried to get everything done during the day so we wouldn't have to go out. Remember?
I used to love driving at night.
I know you used to.
This time used to be.
Yeah. Now it's like, ooh. Well, and it don't help. Honey's headlights are, we caught, done, pretty much done for in the evening. We don't like to move the rig at night.
Honey's got the old style headlights.
Yeah. And they're dull.
Where the whole bulb is the headlight.
Yeah. Let's put it this way, Roy about took out two poor innocent little bushes.
Oh, when we went and escorted
Got Lucretia and Richard, yeah. I'm like, Roy, there's bushes where? Right there.
about 10 feet from us.
He made the turn a little bit too wide. How's that?
Oops.
Had you not have said anything, we may have drove into them bushes.
I know you would have. You didn't even see him. And I'm like, oh.
Wank off grid. Hey, howdy, howdy. This dark night drive. Yeah, I don't like moving around too much in the desert out here. Unless I know my way. Once I know my way, then it's okay.
Yeah. See, I can't handle all the lights. Even like the headlights, those start giving me headaches. And then all the city lights, yeah.
Especially you hit
I mean, can you imagine cruising along, minding your own business, and then ending up in a 15-foot wash like the one we're parked next to? It'd ruin your night.
That's good, Justin. Additional spots installed. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Once you learn what you need, it's easier that way to figure out what.
I have a dead cataract in this eye here that every now and then it getting way. It very rarely it happens though, where I can just see the edge of it as it goes by. But I've had
Yeah.
that. They found that when I was 18 years old, and it was dead, and they've never done anything about it because it really don't mess with me. But every now and then I can catch a glimpse of it.
Yeah. Driving out in the desert though at night and not knowing your way, yeah, that can get you in trouble too.
Oh, very much so.
Now, coming in now the LTVA, we thought we were getting pretty good, remember? And we were out a little later than what we should have been. We missed the original turn, remember? Whoops. I think that was our
on
turn.
the highway anyway.
Yeah, we do that in daytime. It ain't a road trip without missing a turn at least once, right?
Definitely, or 2 or 3.
Yep.
Because you could cook you
But yeah,
by hiding excess sugar in your eyes. I
probably is.
only had 5 cookies last night.
Only.
Yeah, only 5.
How many did you have the day before?
Bad part about that, not the cookies, but I got low on peanut butter,
Oh no.
so I went and bought a jar.
Yeah.
Bought a jar at Family Dollar, and it's a honey roasted peanut butter.
Yeah.
I bought this jar 2 days ago.
It's gone already.
There's this much in the bottom of it.
He's got this much.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, my brother likes that too.
I've been eating it by the spoonful.
Sometimes.
Mountain Natty living free zip code Liz. Hey, howdy, howdy, howdy. Member for a month.
Dee says she gets lost in daytime at LTVA. We have.
We did an LTVA North.
Yep, couldn't find our way out, and then we just happened to see somebody put a little sign that says "exit this way."
The thing about finding us now, all you got to do is make one turn, and that one turn will take you straight to Honey. And that's
But
where
yeah.
that white semi usually parks at with the rocks.
Yeah.
The line of big rocks he's got right there.
Yeah.
Turn right there at that turnoff, and that road right there will take you right to Honey. It dead ends right here at Honey.
Yeah, Dee, I was talking about when me and you came back from when you took me to the ER at Flagstaff.
Oh God.
We made it back though, didn't we?
Lexi's marching into Blueberry next week.
Oh.
There's an
But
event on a member for 15 months.
Dee couldn't see hardly at night, and it was starting to get dark, and I didn't bring my glasses. Let's just say, as two ladies, we pulled it off. We might have had a few people behind us a little mad, but we got
I
there.
didn't know video that.
I don't know.
That's the night D saved your life.
Yep. Took me to the ER. Neither one of us thought about it. Roy should have met us at the hospital because I didn't have my glasses, and Dee doesn't drive in once it starts getting dark. And yeah, we got her done. We made it back to camp. It was.
We heard you guys coming. You hollering out the side of the door.
Yeah.
A little over and a little more. No, don't come over here too far over this way.
Yep.
I remember Mike says, "Is that them coming up the road?"
Yep, it was me.
He says, "It sure does sound like it." Me and Mike walk down to the corner, and here comes Dee's that hill. You're out the almost. You weren't hanging out the side, but you were sitting by the door, saying, "You're good over here, Dee," or "You're good," or something like
Couldn't
that.
see the road because if you got too close to the end of the road, there was like a drop. Remember? It's like, oh. Yep. You had to see us going through Walmart too. The parking lot that time. Oh gosh.
That's that would have made a great video.
Yeah.
Still got her done though. Oh, we
Yep.
gotta say thank you.
Alrighty.
We gotta say thank you to the
Yep.
members. Alrighty. We'll be right back.
Slow down, mama. Why you talk so mean? Good Lord, man, shit, it ain't what it seems. Got nice clothes, late night shows, boogie down at the bar, fiddle tunes and homemade booze, but it always goes too far. Shooting pool, crack a jack, take off now and don't look back, but hey, don't you wanna play? Hold on, sugar, why you look so...
That was blaring.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup was in that peanut butter, but so far so good.
Yep, we got back. We engineered our way back. It wasn't bad on the roads. It was when we had to turn off to our camp spot. That's where, yeah, had the door slid open and watching how close we got to the sides of the road. Yeah, Roy is very sensitive to corn syrup, so he has to watch what he eats. And if he overdoes it, he pays for it. You too, Justin and Christina. No, when we first went to the ER, it was daylight. And when we were leaving, because it's really not really that far from where we were camping, really, if you think about it, but it had started getting dark. And by the time we got to the road to turn on to go to our campsite, it was pretty what? A lot of corn syrup, ain't it?
None, which
Oh,
is surprising. I mean, because
But
it is
yeah.
Clover Valley.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like I. This is my weakness: honey roasted peanut butter.
Yeah. We
Hey, cuts down on me eating cookies.
as long as it ain't got the corn syrup, I don't care.
Yeah, and yeah, Ivan probably don't know this, but I have ulcerative colitis, and my gut doctor back in Indiana at the time told me that your body does not digest high fructose corn syrup. Well, I can believe that because if I stay off the high fructose corn syrup, I do not get ulcerative colitis attacks as much. I still may get one every now and then, but I can pretty much nip it in the bud with some CBD oil. But the high fructose corn syrup,
Tears him up.
I could be down for weeks from eating it. It's not a pleasant experience. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, he's a cookie monster and a peanut butter monster.
Hey,
If those two things are in the rig, they don't last long. What?
survival food. This is a survival food.
Not with you around, it don't survive at all.
Back in World War II, government almost shut peanut butter production down. I just watched The Food to Build America, so I know this.
Okay.
And the guy that invented the hydrogenated peanut butter so it would last, because before peanut butter would just be peanut and it would just go rancid, bad, nasty, yuck. But once he got past all that, the government was going to shut peanut butter down during the war, but he went in and convinced them that it was protein food. So he got to ration it to the army. And that's how peanut butter got to stick around. Otherwise, that could have been the death of peanut butter.
And Roy would never be the peanut butter monster ever again.
No. Yeah, I never looked forward to a special appointment either.
Yeah.
Knock on wood, it's been a while since I've had to go see a doc.
Yeah. Well, I'll trade you.
Speaking of that, Becky reminded me today, it's 4 years today right? 4 years.
4 days. Well, 4 years since you
8.
did the 6 month. Yeah, 4 years since you did the 6 month
That I
checkup
was
after
declared
radiation.
cancer free
Yeah,
from my prostate cancer.
yeah. Because 6 months, they waited 6 months, and then they did a count on him. And when they first started the radiation, you were, I had it here, 9 something. And when they did the blood work 6 months later, it was 3.5. 3 is what they consider normal, and then a couple years later, he was at what, 2.8. So yeah,
Oh, I think even below that.
yeah. Tell me about it, Going Green Mom. I think I'm done with getting the sexy hairdo stuff done now. 2 years
It's been a
ago.
couple years since I've had my
2
blood work
years.
checked for that, but I can tell if it comes back though, because then I'll be peeing every 20 minutes.
Yeah, he was worse than a woman that was 9 months pregnant peeing.
Yeah,
They'd had a race to see who got to the
how they
bathroom.
caught it. Actually, that's how they caught it. I started peeing a lot, about every 20 minutes. I couldn't go 20 minutes without peeing, or I felt like I had to go but couldn't go. And the doctor,
It got so bad in Sticks and Bricks that I made him go sleep out on the couch, because I would have to get up for work at like 4 in the morning. And this man was up towards the end, every 10 minutes,
10,
15?
20 minutes, 30 minutes, yeah.
And then him, and at the time it was, no, we had Moose then. It was a fight with him and Moose to get back into bed. So it got to where he would just sleep on the couch so I could sleep.
But I did 15 weeks of radiation.
Yep. Slept all winter.
And then I ate the heck out of CBD oil, Rick Simpson oil. I ate that like it was going out of style. Because my radiation doctor told me to. And by the end of the radiation, I was showing vast improvements, they said. And then as the test went on, they were getting lower and lower and lower in the PSA count. And then it finally got back to normal.
The only time Roy's been normal in his life. Even his mother agreed.
But how they found it was, I was seeing my regular doctor for regular checkup stuff anyway.
Yeah.
I went in for the follow-up, and he said, your PSA count's really high.
Yeah, he wanted to do lab work. He goes, Roy, we're just going to do this yearly just to keep a check on you.
Well, that was
checked your cholesterol, all that, and he did a PSA.
I'm going to get what I'm about to say if you
All right, go.
I'm struggling now trying to remember what I was going to say.
You were going to your family doctor.
Yeah, family doctor. And
old timer's disease.
He kept we were doing the once a month test, and he kept getting after me. He said, your PSA's count is high. He said, you're in cancer level. And all the guys on my dad's side of the family, when they got around my age, they ended up having to take Flomax, swollen prostate. So I thought,
it's something to do with the prostate, Going Green Mom. Well, what is PSA? Yeah, it's for prostate. It's a
PSA
count.
PSA count. Well, anyway, that was high every time I went in. And I told him, I said, well, all the guys in my family have swollen prostates. I said, that's probably what it is. I need Flomax. And we had just went to Kentucky the week before that. And my uncle was talking about the Flomax. I said, yeah, I think that's what I need. And, he told me, he's get you some Flomax. He said, and if it doesn't improve, he said, you got something going on. I was like,
that ain't what he told you.
And he said, go to your doctor. I forget how he actually worded it.
He told Roy that if Flomax doesn't work, and that if you didn't get your butt back into the doctor, he was making a trip to Indiana and going to whip your butt. That is what your Uncle Mike told you.
Yeah.
But he said if Flomax doesn't work within 3 or 4 days, you got a problem.
So I go back to the family doctor when we get back into Indiana.
When the guys got to feel like they got to pee all the time.
And I had my appointment, and he lays the numbers back out in front of me. All my cholesterol and everything was going down, but PSA was climbing. And he goes, Roy, you've got a serious problem. He said, I want you to go get a biopsy done. I said, nope. I said, I just want Flomax. I said, all my uncles and older cousins and dad takes it. Swollen prostate. That's all it is. And he says, no. He says, you're going to get a biopsy done. I said, no, just give me the Flomax. He said, I'm not giving you any Flomax. I said, well, I guess I'm going to find me another doctor. And he says, well, he goes, I'll make a deal with you. He said, I give you 1 week's worth of Flomax. He said, but you will go get a biopsy. And I said, well, I thought, okay, I'll just say yes and get the Flomax, and I ain't going to go get the biopsy. If Flomax works, then he's going to have to give me the Flomax all the time. So I get the Flomax, 1 week's worth, and he told me then, he said, if you don't feel any relief in 3 days, call me. Yeah, okay. My uncle told me the same thing. You don't feel any relief, 3 to 5 days, you've got a problem. So I go to the doctor, and I get it. 3 days later, I'm back. No, it's 4 days. 4 days later,
Yeah.
I'm back. I'm home. My phone rings. It's my uncle. He says, you get the Flomax? I said, yep. He says, how long have you had it? And I said, well, I'm on my 4th day now. He said, have you got any relief? I said, none. He said, you better get to the doctor, kid. You got a serious problem going on there. And I said, I was afraid you'd say that.
What did he tell you? Do I have to come up to Indiana
Yeah.
and whoop your butt? That's what he said.
So my doctor's appointment was at the end of my Flomax time. So I waited till then, 7 days. I didn't call the doctor like he told me to do. Waited till my time was up. I go in there. Doctor, he gets right to me that day. He comes in there. And in fact, I didn't even have to do the blood pressure from the nurse practitioner and everything. Doctor came right in the office. And he sits down and he says, well, any relief? I said, none. He said, let's get that biopsy scheduled. I said, yeah, let's do it. And let me tell you, biopsy on a prostate, if any of y'all want to know what that feels like, get you one of them manual staple guns, stick that up your butt and click it off 12 times. That's exactly what that felt like. They told me I could drive afterwards. No, there was no driving afterwards. I'm glad Becky was with me because I could hardly sit down, let alone
he couldn't sit.
Break. But went through that. Hey, want to wonder? We get down for the test results a week later, I think it was.
Yeah.
For the test results, he got 12 samples because he clicked that thing off of my butt 12 times. And it hurt. So he's reading the samples one at a time, and I can't really understand him because he's an Indian doctor from India, and he just got that real strong accent. Subaru or something, Subarua, something like that. Subra.
He knew Dr. Subaru, but that wasn't his last. Yeah, he was a partner with him. You got the partner.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Subaru sent me there. That's right.
Yeah.
And so this doctor, he's reading off the results, all 12 of them. He starts at the top and he says, and I hear cancer 0%. About the only thing I can make out. Cancer 0%. He does this all the way down to the last one. And he gets cancer 3%. And I didn't really understand the 3%. And wasn't exactly sure what he said. But then I looked over and I seen Becky's face. And I knew exactly what he said then, that I had cancer. And so then he kind of cleared it up a little bit more, and he's 3%. He said, very low, very low. He said, we can beat this with radiation. And, or, was it him?
No, he wanted you to wait a year and come back in for another biopsy.
That doctor?
Yeah, because he said it was a non-aggressive form of cancer.
Yeah.
But he gave us a week to make up our mind.
Yeah. Yeah, he wanted me to
wait a year,
come back for another biopsy and see how fast it grew. Well, I always heard when you get the big C word, the faster you get rid of it, the better you are. Stay. So we went and got a second opinion. That cancer doctor gave me the same choice. He said, you can wait a year. He said, but here's the thing. He said, that sample thing, the little needle on it, he said, here's your cancer. He said, it could have just nipped the edge of it and only showed 3%. He said, it could be bigger. He said, we don't really know. He said, you can wait a year. He said, or you could have surgery, just take it out, the prostate, or you can try radiation. I forget what the other one
Or
was.
the radiation seed. There's two kinds of radiation. Yeah.
But then I wouldn't be able to hold
Radiation,
my grandbabies because we had
you wouldn't be
grandbabies.
able to, well, you couldn't go around your girls.
Or the pets, couldn't be around the pets.
Well, the girls, in case they got pregnant, you couldn't be around them with that seed, and he couldn't hold his grandbabies at the time with the seed.
And the last option was
Do nothing.
average male can live about 20 years with prostate cancer. It's one of the, if you're going to get cancer, if you're a male, that's the one to get, I guess. Make it about 20 years. So he gave me that. He said you're close to 50. He said if you want to live with it for 20 years, that's up to you. He said, but I don't recommend it. He said, I recommend that we get on this thing right away with 15 weeks of radiation. And I said, okay, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, they.
Weeks in the wintertime with radiation. I basically slept all winter long.
The thing with surgery, though, like with Roy, right now, if it was to come back, there is no more radiation. He will have to have surgery to have it removed.
They removed the
All
prostate.
it is an itty bitty gland. How did he? It says it's very small. I don't know, like what did he say? Size? How did he? Size of a pea or something is the man's prostate. So yeah.
But it's, they send a robot in who goes after it.
We did radiation, and it started healing up really good. Now, it did take Roy, I don't know, after the last day of radiation, it took you a couple months to start feeling better, to start putting around. Hey, Naj. Another member up in here.
Knows about that biopsy. That's all I heard. That thing click off, and it did. It sounded just like a staple gun. Click. There I jumped, kind of mincing pain. Her over there laughing at me.
No, they wouldn't give Roy nothing for it. My brother said it seemed like they would have gave you something. Nope.
No, because they
told
told
Roy
me
he
what
wouldn't need anything.
Remember
Hey,
they
Life
told
of
me
Lucretia. Never late.
He likes it.
I don't know if you heard my brother said, tell him to bend over and see if he likes it.
Yeah, they say, oh, you won't feel a thing. These don't ever hurt. You okay?
He lied.
I
Let's
think
just
tears
say
when we walked out of there.
Roy could feel every bump, but Roy wasn't supposed to feel any pain. Yeah.
Yeah, they said, oh, you won't need a driver. You'll be able to drive. Yeah, okay. Nope.
We had to recline the seat back so he could even get into the car right. So, yeah. Apparently that doctor's never experienced it, is my guess. But yeah.
It wasn't fun.
It wasn't a fun time. We ended up having to give you the protein drinks, remember? You didn't feel like eating or anything.
Yeah, that was
It
the thing with
drained
radiation.
him.
It did kill my appetite. But I drink a lot of Ensure, a lot. But if y'all ever have to drink Ensure, go to Walmart and get the Great Value brand. It tastes much better than the regular Ensure stuff. I had to drink chocolate because I didn't like the vanilla.
We tried vanilla, yeah. You said yuck.
Yeah. Don't even go there. Just get the chocolate. Be done with it.
Yeah.
I did walk funny for a while too.
Yeah, but you didn't do a whole lot of walking. You just didn't feel like it.
Yeah.
He would get up, go to the bathroom. He might sit up and watch TV with us, and then he'd lay back down.
If I ever get that done again, they're putting me down to sleep.
Well, they already done told you the next time will be surgery. There is no more, your PSA will show what's going on quicker than anything else. So, but yeah. That was a fun winter. We had just bought that other Class C. Roy had started working on the back bedroom, and then we had to put it all to the side.
If it wasn't for that cancer, we wouldn't have honey. I would say that.
No, he would have had the camper done by now.
If she came home from work one day and she said, "We're leaving now," I said, "We're not even close to being ready to go." And she said, "Well, not even after we beat the cancer." She said, "Well, we don't know if you're going to get cancer again or how long you got or anything, so we're going now." I was like, "We're not
Yeah.
even close." So she ran
That's
out,
where.
or we ran out and found honey and bought it and brought it home.
Well, and like my mom also knew how much me and Roy loved traveling, and she always told us if there was anything we wanted to do it now. Because she always said, "Your golden years aren't so golden; they suck."
What did they?
Well,
And my
neither are the
brother
years
said,
before the golden years.
"Huh?"
Neither are the years before the golden years.
Well, with both of us, Roy's had cancer, ulcerative colitis, his back,
My neck.
my asthma, and my back right there.
Yeah.
We don't know how much longer, we're going to be able to get out and do some of the things or see some of the things we always wanted to do.
Yeah, I'm about to take that paper that has a list of all of our medical issues. I'm about to rip the bottom of it off so we can't write any more on
I know.
it.
So, and we, like Roy's one uncle, he hadn't been retired very long and died of a massive heart
A month
attack.
or something like that? Not even that.
Maybe a little over a month. And I've known my friends' parents that would retire and they barely got to enjoy retirement.
We're not traveling like we want to right now, but we were, and now even that you got to take a little break and get recouped and everything, and take care of some things. Like
Yeah.
Not sure how.
But I mean, it's you're not promised tomorrow. So everybody, when I retire, I'll go do this. Well, everybody we've known that has retired when they could, they didn't get to enjoy hardly any of their retirement.
Yeah.
I mean, that's sad. You work your whole life and then you retire and then you don't, due to health problems, you don't get to enjoy
That
it.
was the original plan, and my back stopped me from doing that. Kind of retired me earlier, and then the cancer
Yep.
kind of drove you to your decision, and then your back and everything went. Your asthma really started.
Yeah, well, my back problem was because the doctor that did the surgery lied to me.
Well, it didn't take.
Yeah, he said it did. He lied.
Is that the one we come down?
Yeah.
You got that video of me coming down that thing? Almost. That was pretty good.
I know it's on that hard drive that don't work no more.
The little walking I do now is just right now is the videos that I've been shooting all around here.
Yeah.
I'm about to hike this wash here soon, but I don't like leaving the dogs very long right now.
No.
Becky not being here or whatever. It's 2 weeks later at Fatal Heart.
Yep. I've seen it happen so many times, Well, our grandpa, he didn't get to really enjoy much retirement.
Nope.
He died of a massive heart attack. He might have got
another
a
thing,
year.
too. If we did make it to retired age before we retired, would we even feel like traveling? Or just be so worn out and broken that we just want to stay home all the time? Body broken down.
Can't do what you want. And we've seen a lot of people. Oh, I'll wait till I retire and then we'll go do it. Well, then your body says, sorry, ain't happening. So,
that cancer made me think ahead on a lot of things.
Yeah.
Comes and the back surgery. Had I come home in a wheelchair or something, we weren't set up for none of that.
None of it. Yeah, because there was no guarantee his back surgery would work. We knew that when he decided to go do it. So, yep.
Tomorrow's not playing. Do it today. Yeah. Or tomorrow could suck. You don't know what could happen.
Yeah. Did you get a video of that, Lucretia?
I hope you did.
Her nephew took her four-wheeling. See, now with me, if that was to happen, Roy would have to probably use a lot of beep, 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 beep if they scared me.
Eventually, we'll be four-wheeling out here in something. Not sure yet.
Tomorrow's not
Could be
promised. Yep.
Explorer, could be Toyota Tacoma. Who knows? I think I said that. Tacoma's the enclosed one, I think.
It's got to be enclosed because I
know it's
can't.
gotta be enclosed.
And has, yeah. Steve took me off-roading, remember? I did all right.
Good. 12 back surgeries.
I'm done. I have that spondylolisthesis going on, and the only thing it will do if I do another surgery, it will move up the rest of my back.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. There's a hurricane, Idalia or something, I think's the name of it. I think I said it right. Heading towards Florida.
Yep, we were watching it on the news channel.
Weather channel.
Yeah, because I woke up yesterday morning and it said something about severe weather, and we never got any severe weather, so I don't know what that why I got the notification, because there wasn't nothing around us.
Weather's
Unless they
kind
were
of slowed
expecting
down
a
around here.
pop-up.
I did see some lightning way, way, way off in the distance last night, but
Yeah,
weather's pretty much slowed down here as far as the monsoons go for right now.
that's
Anyway.
good. Yeah, now when Steve took me out there and we were climbing all over in the Jeeps, that was fun. I enjoyed it.
Good sunshine.
Yeah. But he said that there's no surgery that can, if I do any more back surgery, all it's going to do is going to end up making everything else up above the surgery part shift like it's doing now. Now, if it comes to where it comes to losing the use of my legs, then that's a different story. Yeah, Mother Nature's really working it up.
I seen Florida had a big whole traffic jam of storms lined up that could possibly turn into hurricanes. I think I seen that last week.
I don't know.
Conditions are warm right now, according to Ryan Hall.
Yeah, they said something about one. I don't remember which. Is it? It's Atlantic was extremely warm for this time of year or something like that.
Pacific and Atlantic are really warm.
Yeah. Well, Pacific is the reason that hurricane didn't do what they thought is because it hit too much cold water and it couldn't form right. I watched the guy describe why it didn't kick in like it was supposed to. So, which was, it was a good thing. I'm sure everybody out there felt it was good not getting it kicked in.
And Florida's governor's already got what's called declared disaster already.
Yeah, the governor of Florida's already declaring disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't help her.
In Florida already?
Yeah.
Last night.
Last night he declared it. So.
Disaster, what it was.
Yeah. So hopefully, it isn't that bad, but many thoughts go out to the Florida people.
I don't know what the temperature of the Gulf is right now. The water there, but
I
it's warm.
I couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. I haven't paid. Normally, my nephew would keep us posted, but he's moved more up northern
Right
Florida.
to where this one I think's heading.
Yeah, he's more on not too far from Alabama line, Shawnee. So he doesn't, he
That's
used
a
to
good
tell
question,
you what
though.
was coming. What question?
Does it make it so they can call schools off?
It might. But he did it last night, so I have no.
You did come through Cuba first, didn't it?
Huh?
Don't go through Cuba first?
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
It's warm. Gulf waters are warm.
Yep. So, but yep. Alrighty, I'm going to stay
Yeah, we've been on here
up and
now.
down here. Everybody have a great Monday, and
And you
I don't know if I'll be on the live tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
I got
I'll
the
have to
doctor's
look at your
appointment.
contract. I think you might be out of.
I ain't got no contract.
I think you might be out of personal days.
Mm-mm. Nope. Too bad, so sad, Charlie.
We'll have to point you.
Point me. I don't care.
All right.
All right, everybody. Have a
Everybody
great day.
Have a great day, everybody. We shall see you tomorrow. Thanks for being in here. I'm going down and talk with Becky for a while. So, y'all have a good one. Oh, I almost ended it without playing the outro. Wait, what's the latest comments here? Let's see here. Hey, She Devil Adventures, you have a great day too. Alrighty, folks. Have a great day. I'm going to talk with Becky for a while, and I've lost my outro. Where is it? Right there. See you, folks. Later.
Real bad. I've got a ton of gravel in my shoe, world on my shoulder, heart full of blues, and in the dirt, down in the dirt.